Hi, this is Katie. Welcome to my channel. I am reading the Akashic Records and channeling Reiki energy in the form of painting, and it's an energetic painting, so you can receive Reiki as you watch, and whatever comes through for you as you observe, great. That is the most important. It's really just a inspiration for you to turn within creatively and look within yourself for your own guidance. I do my best to translate what comes through. I do two different messages, one in the painting and then one additionally, and I do my best to kind of pull it together to what I can understand. So here's what came through this time. There was a sense of questioning of the self, some doubt. And the higher purpose of this time is to help us to trust our inner knowing and our inner strength and authenticity versus the reverberations from the other that are mirrored back to us in interactions. So it's to empower us, and it may feel like we are being judged or criticized, or if we buy into it, there can be the sense of feeling small. There can be a sense of not being seen. And I was seeing a tiger, a large cat, and it was pawing. It felt like it was trying to move through the walls that we've built in front of us, the walls that, through our traumas and early experiences, difficult experiences in life, we've learned to create these walls of protection. And so what the tiger is doing is almost appears like it's coming out at people, or has this offensive energy, but really it's breaking down our walls and our defenses, places where we hide. So it's there to help us, and it's asking us to do that with it. It's very potent. It feels very solid. Like I can trust it. It's so when you maybe question yourself, that's what this is calling us to use, that power, use that strength from that tiger. And so it's tearing down the walls of protection. At the same time, it's creating these energetic boundaries. So it's doing both things, helping us set the boundaries that we can trust and be more free. And there's something, an energy within us that we can trust, basically, that's building. And so that boundary is there. We don't have to, because it's helping us, to really hold our energetic boundaries. We don't have to barricade ourselves in order to hold it. We can be more overt and clear, and it's the throat chakra. It's power from that tiger to express what we need. This knowingness, this fierce surety. It really knows. It has some of that fierce fire energy. It's decisive. If we align with that energy within us, we don't have to have this sort of in-between thing going on where we're hiding or backing off. You're still here. Still hold your energy, being present with others. And I feel there's something in their heart. There's some release, some pain. I literally was feeling a pain in the left side of the heart. And it feels like there's this kind of masculine, firm, clear, the tiger is kind of holding us down. And then this heart space, there's a sense of bringing in more intuitive responses, responding from the space of the divine feminine with this tenderness, this self-love, these things going on behind the scenes within each of us that no one knows except us. But it's such a right brain experience, a very feminine experience of taking in the world, the felt sense, the being. Like I was almost losing my train of thought. Like it was very, it's very non-linear. It's non-verbal. So it's like once that tiger is there to guard us, once we can embrace that and trust that, we have this level of safety that we can start to really open and expand through the heart in that way. And there's also pain to be released in that, and holding it, and it was hard to put into words. And the urge, the idea the guidance is to slow down the pace, relax in your space, just give yourself plenty of room. I talked about let yourself be a witch on her broom, exploring, flying around through the psyche, through the ethers, having the sort of etheric experience, just trust. So it kind of makes me think of even like, witch burnings and just like, but like embracing that, full, like, that's those psychic abilities that we all have, and just allowing them to subtly start to open up, because it might be very subtle, but it's new. And it can be really relaxing and soothing. But it's sort of like the ego might come on and be like, wait, this isn't how we are as humans. We're, but we're being encouraged to, be in this new way of being. It's different. So it's not just like, go, go, go. It doesn't, and it also doesn't make sense logically, but it's, very present, pure, peaceful, and, working with the judgment of it. So going back to kind of like that tiger at the beginning, the tiger kind of fending off the other aspects to create space for this new, experience, which, it might be weird. It might, feel eccentric, but just play with it. It may show up in creativity. It might show up in movement or show up in absolutely doing nothing, just feeling it. And you're in a different frequency and you're feeling it. And that, if you're just feeling it at all, that's amazing. And you'll start to like maybe be different in the world, and your experiences will start to be different when you embody this. So we're being called to embody this frequency, this expansiveness, and it may come out as pain in the heart, some heart stuff, just calling us inward to give this more space. So maybe it's like you thought you were going to go out and do something or, exercise or travel or whatever it is. And instead you're like, I have to lay in bed. And that's great because it's just giving you that space. So not that you have to lay in bed either to take in the energy. You could be out on a walk. You could be meditating. You could be lovemaking. You could be interacting, with a person that you care about, even like the innocence of a child and being in those spaces. But just as long as you're allowing it, giving it permission. And if you don't, if there is a block of like not trusting that tiger within you is there to do that work, then there may be some force to get you in that space. So it may feel unpleasant, but actually it's just really getting you to that space where it's actually very easeful once you can land in it and relinquish that control. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Many blessings.